back to the John and Linetia Show.
We'd like to thank the Chicago Cubs pitching staff for stopping by, hanging around with us for the last hour.
Nice, guys. Really nice.
Yeah, that's for sure. We wish them the best of luck this season.
Hey, all they can do is try, right?
Indeed. Keep flailing at those windmills, fellas.
Go Cubs! You know what? I am a huge, I want to say reality show fan when it comes to the singing competitions.
Okay.
I know you don't like it. I know we sit there at my desk and you're like, what the heck are you listening to? And I'm like, I'm listening to The Voice. And you're like, oh, brother.
Yeah, it's a big old karaoke competition.
I like these shows,
all
you know.
right,
Maybe I just dream of being on there one day. Maybe that's just me. But I'm wondering, are we getting too many?
I'm waiting for the one that's going to be a singing competition, and it's going to be opera, except that, you know, it's going to be opera and it's going to be, you know, just men. And when they sing, they've got to do it pantsless. Because I'm telling you, when they hit those high notes, you can really see it in the genitals.
Actually, there's a guy who's on The Voice who actually sings opera, and they picked him.
Was he pantsless?
No, he was not.
Because you can really, when you hit those high notes,
he wasn't pantsless.
Ooh,
no.
It really shows up in the
I don't
junk.
think I would want to see that either.
Okay.
But thanks for the tip. I appreciate it. But it looks like Queen Latifah is coming out with a reality show, my dear. And it's going to be on CW. And it is going to be another singing show. Another singing show.
Is that what it's called? Another singing show?
No, it's called The Star Next Door. They're going to be, you know, they're going to have a nationwide search as usual.
Okay.
Supposedly, they already have Gloria Estefan, who's going to be a mentor.
Wow. Gloria Estefan is still alive.
You're terrible.
I was not aware of that.
That's not nice. Oh.
I thought she was like in the witness protection program or something.
Terrible. And John Rich.
I have no idea who that is.
John, he's a country singer.
I have no idea who that is.
You know what? Go back and watch Apprentice from last year. He was on there.
My who?
Apprentice. The Celebrity Apprentice.
I don't watch The Apprentice.
I'm just so you can get to know him.
Donald Trump and that like blonde that he's got on? No. No, he's got his daughter on there now.
Yes, his daughter and two of his sons.
He has sons?
Yes, and they look just like him, except for one just has blonde hair.
All right, anyway, what's up with Queen Latifah? What's this show about?
It's supposed to start this summer. They're going to be going around, you know, to different cities and mentoring them and making sure that they represent their city or their state well.
All right, another CW show I won't watch.
Did you watch anything on CW? Okay, that would be... Oh, that would be no.
No.
Well, I'm going to give it a try. But right now, my show, I still like American Idol and The Voice. It's really good.
Okay. Great. So the big news this past week was President Obama all of a sudden decided that the G8 summit should not happen in Chicago and moved it to Camp David.
Oh, thank goodness.
I think, and what was great about it is that it was really surprising to everybody. And it's fascinating because I've heard some even stories on people who are like me kind of going, why the heck are we having this thing in Chicago?
Yes.
A lot of them had that opinion are now looking at it going, oh, it's just a bummer. I think partly because you kind of wanted to see what was going to happen with protesters and shutting down Michigan Avenue.
Right, and our strip searches.
The strip searches, love strip searches. And the gas masks for the horses.
Yes.
Yeah, which is kind of hilarious. We've spent so much money on the police, have spent so much money getting ready for this.
Yes.
Instead, we just have the NATO summit. But the thing actually that I find very interesting, the way I look at it, okay, is that Rahm Emanuel wanted to have this G8 summit and wanted to have the NATO summit. For whatever reason, kind of they go days after each other. He wanted to have it in Chicago. There's this strange inferiority complex that a lot of our city leaders have. Like, we need to somehow, Chicago has to be considered a world-class city by, I don't know who. I consider it a world-class city.
Right, we already discussed
I think it's a better city than most other cities. I mean,
Yes.
beats the crap out of New York, hands down.
Yes.
You know, but apparently there's this weird inferiority complex amongst, I guess you would say maybe Chicago's elite, whether it be political elite or financial elite or whatever.
What do you think that came from?
I don't know. They've probably all got small weenies. You know, that's probably the case.
I think Chicago probably in the past got a bad rep. You know, with
I know, but in the end,
and
you know what? In the end, who cares?
That's true.
You know, I mean, I don't need to be on a list of world-class cities to look at Chicago and go, "This is an awesome city."
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
Too many planters in the middle of the damn street, but
no.
you know, other than that, you know, it's a great city. But you know, I kind of look at it and I'm thinking, okay, Rahm had this and it was kind of setting it up, and you know what? There was some foreboding kind of signs that maybe the protests were going to get all, you know, Democratic National Convention from '68 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I think the way I look at it is you can either say daddy or big brother. Barack Obama says, you know what, Ron? Boop, I'm not going to let you do the G8. He takes it away from him. You know what? I just look at this as a big fail for Rahm Emanuel.
Really?
And it looks like, to me, it looks like the decision was made at a pay grade higher than Rahm Emanuel that, Rahm, you're not ready for this. Your city is not prepared for this. So we're going to put it somewhere else. I just look at it as a big old Rahm fail.
I think we were just saved. You know,
Well,
it
yeah,
was
there's
going
a lot
to
of
be a mess
hassle.
down here. It was just going to be a mess, so I'm happy it's not happening.
Yeah. I mean,
And remember, the stores were going to be upset about it. They were going to have to close.
right.
Oh,
Yeah. Close or be looted. One of the two.
Well, that's true.
I know the looters were eyeing the Apple store that's down Michigan
You
Avenue.
know, I do need a TV, though.
They were talking about the Apple store. So
My TV broke down. Just saying. Oh, well.
All right. Well, we'll be right back after these words from Pen Island. For high-quality pens, go to www.penisland.com. Special sale this month on the Black Mamba. Once you go black, you'll never go back.
You're listening to the John and Manisha Show.